Welcome to the most horsepowerful podcast on the internet, the Xbox Drive. Before we get this show on the road, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and ring that bell on YouTube, and leave a 5-star rating or review on your podcatcher of choice. If you want to continue the conversation after the show, make sure you join the Carpool Gaming Discord. For exclusive content and all the Carpool shows in one simple feed, head over to patreon.com/carpoolgaming. Finally, head over to carpoolgaming.com for all of your merch needs. Now, with all that out of the way, you better buckle up, Buttercup, because it's time for the Xbox Drive.
Greater than X.
Hey everyone, it's me, Sean Capri. I'm glad you're here because you're listening to the most horsepowerful podcast on the internet. It's the Xbox Drive. I'm on a Skype call with my friends Bowza and Fiablo. Hello there, Fiablo.
Hello, Sean.
Good to see ya, buddy. How are ya?
I'm really good. I'm real excited to talk about all things games, Sean.
Oh, you kind of got a bit of a spooky, like Halloween kind of ghost tea is here.
Officially spooky season.
Well, it's just in time because our good friend Mitch Power is peacefully resting. I always mix that up. He's resting peacefully today. And the other voice you hear on the podcast is none other than our good friend Bowza. How are you doing there, Bowza?
I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, we did it. We made it.
We made it.
Is there a better thing to like cap off the week? Like we record here on Friday evenings at twitch.tv/carpoolgaminglive and youtube.com/carpoolgaming. And it's like we've had a week where, you had a whole work week behind us. It's the start of the weekend. Let's just hang out with our buds and talk about dorky stuff. It's good stuff. I'm glad we did it.
Indeed.
Yeah, you did it. You made it. All right, well, let's start the show like we do each and every single week, except this time you might notice Mitch is missing. Kind of like Mario is missing. Mitch is missing this week. Fee, what are you geeking out about this week? Or nerding out, whatever the hell you want to call it this week.
I'm going to call it geeking out.
Okay.
We're bringing it back.
We're bringing it back.
We're bringing it back. We're bringing it back to the correct branding. And I'm going to geek out about one of the most geeky things I can talk about, and that's Star Trek, everybody.
That is
go.
the geekiest thing.
I've been watching Star Trek Strange New Worlds, and boy howdy, is it a freaking fantastic show. I'm loving it, Sean.
Tell me about it. I just saw this. Like, I didn't even know it existed, and I saw it. I actually thought it was like a parody or something, because it was like Captain Pike? Is that the main
It is
dude?
Captain Pike, yep.
Which I thought was I thought it was like Chris Pine, who played,
Gotcha.
Captain Kirk. Like it's Pine plus Kirk equals Pike. Like I feel like there's something there.
Well, Pike is from the original series, Sean.
Yeah.
What do I know? Like Spock is there too. Like apparently Spock is in the show.
Spock. I just watched an episode and I screamed because Scotty's there, Sean.
Oh my goodness
Beam
gracious.
me up, buddy.
Beam me up, buddy.
Uhura's there?
Ahora's there. She's so freaking good. Guys, this show is just like, if you've watched Star Trek before, there's so many Easter eggs, but then if you haven't watched the show before, this is a great introduction. It is like, you want an episode where it's half cartoon because they brought characters from the animated series over, you got that. You want a musical episode? By all means, there's an entire musical episode where they shot a beam into this entire rip in the galaxy, and then they find out that they tried to play music to be like, hey, this is some stuff that you should listen to, and then the crevasse comes back and is just like, okay, well, I'm gonna make you guys sing. It's wild. Also, Canada's in it. Exciting.
In space?
No, there's a whole episode where they end up going into this alternate time where actually Captain Kirk is in Toronto. Don't know
Amazing.
how. It's insane. I'm just like, oh my god.
They already had a whole movie about them going to, was it San Francisco or San Diego, and they got the whales and everything.
Yeah.
Go to Toronto and get some moose or something. I don't know. Maybe the moose will be the next thing to save the universe, or the galaxy.
But no, it's really interesting. It's the the preface is it's Captain Pike the 5 years before an insane tragedy happens. If you've watched the original series, he ends up kind of a little robotic. maybe. There's a whole thing.
Like Borg robotic? Is that
No,
wrong
it's
timeline?
more
I don't know.
like-
I'm mixing up my
like,
Star Treks.
He's like in essentially an iron lung for the rest of his days. But there's
polio.
a whole thing. Um,
Polio made a comeback in the future. Damn.
Making a comeback.
Yeah,
Dang.
well, you know.
Captain Kirk is in the show though.
Lieutenant Kirk.
Correct, lieutenant. And then first officer. Because he then becomes first officer, then wants to become captain. But no, I think I really enjoy it. Like, I typically struggle with new Star Trek television shows, so I typically avoid them, but like Lower Decks and Strange New Worlds, so good. Like both of them, they just finish up Lower Decks, which I'm really upset about. I'm hoping they come back because they're not actually Lower Deck people anymore. That's a whole other story. But yeah, I just love the show. And also like all the characters are just like it's them before they were super famous. Obviously in this particular
There's
timeline.
up and comers.
They're up and comers, exactly.
Yep. Nice.
Yeah, so I'm excited. I'm planning on after I finish Dexter watching Next Gen again. So
Okay. I'd be in for like a Deep Space Nine watch through. Like I was late to the game. You know, when I was a young boy, Next Generation was on TV all the time. Like that was my dad's favorite. And then Deep Space Nine came out. I'm like, this isn't the same. Like I was such an angry nerd before I even knew what that was. Like this isn't the same. Like I didn't like the theme song because it wasn't as like iconic I felt at the time. Now I look back on Deep Space Nine very fondly. You know, it wasn't like a ship. It was a space station. Like it was totally different. But like shout out to Deep Space Nine. I'm here for it.
Out. Voyager, all of them. Yeah, I haven't even I fully admit, other than Lower Decks, I haven't watched a full series fully. Of
I don't
Star
think I
Trek.
have either, actually.
Yeah, there's so many episodes, but
Too
I feel
many.
like I need to. I watch too much television. I can't just say I watch a lot of television and not say I actually finished watching a series of Star Trek.
How can one go an entire lifetime and not watch a full season of Star Trek?
It's true. I need to.
That was you into Star Trek over there? You kind of like
I watched this Strange New Worlds. Yes.
That was a nose.
Very good. Yep.
Yes. Spock's
Okay.
baritone. 10 out of 10.
Oh, really? Just a
Oh,
bunch
it's
of beautiful people?
Just a bunch of beautiful singing people, and you're just like, gosh darn it, y'all are just too talented.
So talented. Yeah.
So talented.
But
Leave
they're
some for
like
the rest of
magnets
us.
for trouble, so
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Oh,
you gotta
yeah,
deal
the
with that. I
worst.
mean that's Star Trek in
that's Star
a
Trek.
nutshell, right? Like
Yeah.
every episode they have to find trouble. So
Yep.
If someone can explain to me what the Gorn is, that'd be really helpful.
The Gorn.
Yeah, if you guys
Ooh.
want to message me and tell me what the actual Gorn is and how they fly ships, I still don't understand.
yeah.
I understand the Borg, sure.
Yeah.
The Born, like the Gorn, sorry? No,
The Gorn is...
The Gorn.
That's hilarious.
Yep.
no, doesn't make
They're
sense
awful,
to me. They're terrible.
Good geek out. Like let's start things off with Star Trek. Holy crap, I love it. Okay, well,
Yes.
I'd love to know if anybody else is watching this. What is it called? Strange New World? Is that
Strange New
It's from
Worlds,
like it's from the intro kind of thing, exploring strange new worlds.
Yep.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I mean,
Exactly that. They said
makes
the thing.
sense. They said it. Yeah, exactly. They're like that's from the thing. They said that before. We nerds love that kind of stuff.
Yep.
How about you, Bowser? Are you geeking out about anything? Like, are you geeking out about that too? Is that going to be your geek out? Did Fee just steal your geek out? Do we
No,
have beef?
she didn't
Is
steal
beef
my
happening?
No, there's
Okay,
no beef.
No beef.
I don't
Okay.
I don't have the energy for beef. I'm sorry.
Yeah, ain't no beef here. Yeah.
Let's geek out about how about let me think about it for a minute. I was not prepared. How about motorcycle helmets with built-in Bluetooth headsets?
That's amazing. Yeah, that's
was having a-
speaking of space.
Yeah.
Space
Yeah.
technology in there.
Yeah.
I was having
this
a
is-
rough day today, and I left work early and hopped on my motorcycle. Man, I cranked up the tunes in my ears, and I flying down the road and just singing along as loud
Hell
and
yeah.
as terribly as possible, but no one can hear me, so it's fine.
That
Yeah.
rules.
Yep.
Some days, like, because most of the time, like when I'm driving, usually it's podcasts. I'm usually listening to podcasts. Usually just listen back to us, you know, trying to keep up with all the stuff that we put out.
Impossible to do.
But some days you're just like,
Oh yeah.
it's a music day.
I've been into music here lately. Like I'm way behind on my podcast feed, but I don't know.
Yeah,
Just
sometimes
music
it
has
just
been
hits.
my thing here. Yep.
Especially when you got that there most popular movie on Netflix. You got K-pop Demon Hunters coming to theaters, by the way, because it's such a huge hit right now. It's crazy. You got to listen to that in the car. That's some good stuff. Makes you feel things.
Bazza, you gotta watch it. You gotta. I feel like imagine listening to Golden and driving a motorcycle.
I can't
I
drive a
can't
motorcycle,
either.
but I can only. Maybe we'll get a video game. Maybe like a MotoGP. Maybe I'll play that. Maybe I'll do that.
There we go. Mm-hmm. Euro Truck Simulator, but just listening to K-pop Demon Hunters.
Green Jeans in the chat says music is therapy. Yes, and especially when you just have like the right song, the right time. If you're just by yourself in a car or motorcycle using space technology, you're basically like in a spacesuit riding around in that motorcycle. It's just you, self-contained atmosphere.
Just me. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Maybe I've been all up in my feels lately, and that's why I've been into music. I don't know.
Yeah, it happens.
Makes sense.
Yeah, nice.
How about you,
Wait,
Sean?
what did you listen to? Wait, can I ask what songs?
No.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely not.
All right. I respect it. I kind of mentioned one of the things just off the cuff. K-pop Demon Hunters continues to be a major geek out. And just like driving around with my kids in the car and my daughter especially, or Ellie just loves the music, and it's a good time, man. Like that's pretty great. You know, we often like watch the same kind of movies, and it's pretty good. But like this one it's hitting, and it's obviously such a mega hit. And yeah, I mean, basically anytime I'm listening to it, Fee knows because I message her right away, like, but this song too, and oh man, it's so good. What the heck, freaking K-pop. Real good. Okay, that was my bonus one. My actual geek out, I had a stupid night last night, Bowser. I may have napped for a couple of hours and woke up at like 11:30, 12, and I was awake. I was dead ass awake from 12 till 4:30. And so this gets into what we're playing here a little bit, but on one screen I was playing Diablo 4, and on the other screen I watched Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, and Resident Evil 4 movies.
Oh my goodness.
Basically last night. Yep. And shout out to the Resident Evil movie. Sometimes you just want to put on the dumbest zombie movie you ever saw. Like it doesn't, like who cares about anything? But I don't think I ever saw anything past the second one before. So 3 and 4 were I think it's Extinction and Apocalypse. I think who the hell cares? That's not even right. I think Apocalypse is the second one. Who the hell even cares? Ryan Turford in the chat says Resident Evil 2, the movie, has a scene in my work. Oh, interesting. Ryan also says, my geek out from this week, if I were to do geek outs, would be Alien: Earth, as I've been thinking about those first 2 episodes all week since watching them. Also, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on 4K is crazy. There's so much to talk about there. I got to watch this Alien Earth and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles coming out on 4K Blu-ray. Oh my goodness gracious, you guys. I love those movies very much. The first one especially holds up very, very well, I would say. So there, that's what I'm geeking out about. Resident Evil, K-pop, Demon Hunters. And shout out to Ryan's. I love those. I love hearing about what other people. Oh, look at Fulia's got one too. Fulia says, my geek out is I'm going to see Beetlejuice the musical today. Very nice. Very cool. All right, good geek outs, everybody. Mitch is probably geeking out over popcorn or something like that. We're just chomping away. Hopefully Mitch feels better though. I heard him earlier this week, and he's doing you all a favor by not being here. Let's just be honest. He sounded awful. He sounded absolutely terrible. Like don't misunderstand. I've never heard anybody sound worse than Mitch this week.
Poor Mitch.
So we hope you feel better, my friend. All right. Good geek outs. Before we get into what we're playing, Fee, what do we do next? What happens in between the geek outs and the other part?
Housekeeping.
Oh wow.
Wow, we even got Knox this time. We
got Knox.
Get in here, housekeeping lady. We got stuff to talk about. Thanks to everyone who supports us over at patreon.com/carpoolgaming. Some recent Patreon content you should be aware of. We got Ryan's Pants episode is out right now, and Garrett is up next. So please be excited. We have a crazy long episode of the Real podcast with Sean, Ryan, Garrett, and Seth talking about Star Wars episodes 1 to 3. How long did you guys talk? Was it like 8 hours or something crazy?
It probably could have been 3 hours. I think the episode is just over 3, and
Yeah.
it could have been 4, 5, 6 hours long easily. We
People
had
just had to
to
go to bed.
we had to make it listenable. Honestly, like we had more of a sense of what would be what people might be able to finish actually, but
Yep.
we probably could have done 2, 3 hours on every episode. So we had so much fun. It's one of those things, no matter what you think about the Star Wars prequels, good, bad, in between, indifferent, whatever, I feel like people should listen to it. Like we just had so much fun breaking it down. I think we talked about it in ways that maybe people might not expect. You know, like it was just a fun. It was like the geek out section of this, but for 3 hours. So it was really great. Available on
Nice.
patreon.com/carpoolgaming.
Yep. If you're not already subscribed over there, you can always pop the free trial.
Pop
It's
it.
7 days free. Get all that content. You can't do it all, so good luck.
Yeah,
You'll have to
kind
stay
of like
subscribed.
a library. Kind of like borrow it for free. You have to give it back, but
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
yeah.
You can also go to carpoolgaming.com for all of your merch needs. We also have some Summer Game Fest limited time merch, which I need to pull the plug on that. I'm going to shut it down. You better hurry up.
You should do it
Well, if
right
you're
now.
already-
Do it mid-show.
I should. That'd be funny. The audio listeners would be like, why didn't I get a chance?
Yeah, keep
But
listening.
you've had
It's
a
gone.
chance for 2.5 months. We've been talking about this stuff.
Yep.
So
Put it back in the vault.
back in the vault, it's going to go. So hurry
Yep.
up. Go click the buttons. I think that is all I have for tonight. Sean, do you have anything else for housekeeping?
I have a bonus housekeeping for anybody paying attention. This is episode 399 of the Xbox Drive. We've been doing this. One of my favorite things I love to say about the Xbox Drive is we existed since before Game Pass. I love that so much. I love that we covered Game Pass becoming a thing. I love that we covered when like the first party games coming day and date launching into Game Pass like that. We've been around since before all that. All these things you come to know about Xbox, we've been around for 399 episodes, coming up on 400. So join the Discord. Links are in the show notes. We want to hear from you guys. We want to hear voicemails. Send us your voicemails. Send in your voice submissions. We don't have a phone number. It doesn't work like that. So record a little like sound something or other and hit me up. We can chat in the Discord. We'll feature you next week. What are your favorite memories? Where do you want to see the show going in the future? Whatever you want to say. Tell us how you really feel. And we may or may not screen the calls ahead of time. We'll see. I don't even know if that's going to happen. We may just discover it together
Might
live
do it
on the air.
live.
Do it
Might get
live.
thrown off YouTube. Who knows what these people will say?
That's right. Ryan Turford in the chat says, "Can I send a voice submission?" Ryan, you can definitely send a voice submission. Maybe even live on the show. Who knows? We haven't figured it out yet. So let us know whatever you guys want to talk about. Your favorite Xbox memories, your favorite memories of the show, and whatever you want. We want to hear from you. It's a celebration of the community. 400 episodes is unbelievable. I don't even know if I had kids when I started this damn show. So there you go. I feel like a lot has happened since the beginning. So there,
Long
that's it.
time.
Episode 400. And we'll probably have merch to talk to you guys about as well to celebrate.
Why not?
There, the end. Yeah.
Maybe that'll
Be cool
be
to have
the-
like a.
the-
Wait, what if Xbox like released a Xbox Drive Series X that you couldn't buy but you could only win?
Oh, you could only win through a giveaway.
That's right. Yeah, that'd be kind of neat.
That'd be wild. We should call them.
Okay, we may delay episode 400. Next week
We're
will be
just gonna,
episode
like-
399.5.
Or we just take like a month off and then come back with episode 400.
We're ready. Yep. Totally.
All right, now we got it.
I
Here we
feel
go.
like we did that before. I want to say like I think we did 299 and then 299.5 or something like
Yeah.
that. Like we've done it, but we've been cheeky with this kind of stuff before.
Yeah, we do what we want.
We do what we want. Who
We
cares?
can talk about it after the podcast. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't want to get into it. People might be wondering too. I want to call attention to something. We've mentioned Ryan Turford in the chat here a couple of times. People might be looking, well, I'm looking on my podcast feed here and the Xbox Drive has well over 400 episodes. Like, what are you guys talking about? Like, what have you done? Go back. Ryan Turford released two sort of mini series, the top 50 games for the original Xbox and the top 50 games for the 360. That's all on this feed. They're called the Crossroads and the Rail. What the hell? Oh, the Roundabout. The Roundabout. They're in there, man. It's really amazing. You guys should definitely go back and check that out. Ryan did such an incredible job on that. So that's why there's more than 400 actual audio files, actual episodes. But they were kind of like these.
And we release
special little
other
things.
stuff on the feeds too.
Oh yeah, like E3 predictions and
Yeah,
whatever
we
the
do all
hell.
kinds of stuff. Like
Yeah,
I said,
we got
do what
a little
want.
fast and loose with
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Who's
there you
counting?
go.
Not me. I can't count that high.
Spotify's counting very specifically. But other than
Whatever.
that, nobody.
We don't trust
Yeah.
them anyways.
Yeah.
I
Very
think that's
cool.
it for the housekeeping.
Oh, the other thing that we should put into the
Or maybe
housekeeping,
not.
actually, I'm sorry, I just this I'm sorry, I just realized it because Green Jeans mentioned want to see a clip of Fee using her fan unmuted. Of course, last week Fee had the Hello Kitty fan squeezing it around. Can you take yourself off me? I actually want to hear it this time. Get yourself off
Wow,
me.
okay.
I want to hear it. Yeah, that's good stuff.
Oh,
so
yeah.
we did clip that out and we put it on the YouTube channel. We've been putting a couple of the segments, some of the longer form discussions as clips. We've got a couple shorts. So go to the YouTube channel, check that out. We've been chopping that up and reaching some new friends and fans out there. So that's been really fun. I have a confession to make though, Fee. I don't know if you've seen this clip that's been going around, that because I did cut it out as a short. Did you see it?
Oh, I did.
Did you notice I took the audio specifically from your local of the fan itself and I cranked it up. I made it louder than it actually was on the show.
Oh my god, I felt so bad. I'm like, oh my god, I was obnoxious.
It wasn't quite that loud, but I made it louder.
Wow. Okay.
That's
Wow.
That was pretty fun. I wanted to make it louder, and actually what I was really thinking about doing was getting like a jet engine sound effect and just kind of putting that in there, but it didn't really quite work. So it was pretty good. It was a good moment though. That was a good one. So yeah, check out the new stuff. We don't just have podcasts. I want to have like more of the conversation stuff, more of the moments. They're good, just little treasure troves for us. I love the things that we do together, and sometimes they do get buried if you're not listening or checking out the long form content. Some of the shorter stuff can reach new people, and it deserves to be reached. It deserves to be broadcast out
Let's reach
there,
out
so.
and touch some people.
Yeah,
With
we'll get you
consent, of
guys.
course.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Mostly. Okay, that's it. That's all I got for housekeeping. Episode
That's the real
400.
end.
YouTube
Oh.
stuff. Yep.
Housekeeping.
Leave. That's what Mitch would say. That's my Mitch sound effect.
Okay.
That was
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah. Leave.
No, that's really good. Yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty good, Mitch, right?
it was.
Yeah. All right. I think the next part of the podcast that we do here, 399 episodes in, is what you're playing. Fee, Fee, I think you and I are playing the same thing. So I'm actually going to start with Bowser. Bowser, I think you might be
Please
playing
do.
something different than me.
All right.
What are you playing
Yeah,
over
I'm probably playing things that are different from the two of you.
Yeah, I think so.
First up, there was a new season that dropped in Fortnite. I don't think I played really at all last season, and maybe not much the one before, so it's been a little while.
Yep.
I decided, all right, I'm going to jump into this one. I need that daily thing, right? I got to do my dailies, so
yep.
been playing a little bit. I'm terrible. Like, I lost all of my skills in that time. I can't hit
skills
the
are gone.
broadside of a barn. I don't know what's
Damn.
going on. So, whatever. At least in Fortnite, your daily quests are usually easy. It's like, collect a couple weapons of this rarity or higher and survive in a named location for 2 minutes or whatever, and I can usually manage that. So I'm unlocking those battle pass rewards. No one can stop me.
I won't even try.
Don't even try it. Don't try it. Thanks to Xbox Canada, I've been playing a couple kitty cat games.
Oh,
Grabbed
nice.
some of the ID at Xbox codes we've been getting the last few weeks. First up, Suika Naya. So this is your Suika game, but you're combining cats. And it's
What in
pretty
the
adorable.
world?
And it is very easy to get 1000 G. You don't even have to like make the big cat. You just have to play for a bit. So it's pretty great.
I want to bring this up.
Hey, just like-
It's just gameplay here. Hang on.
Hey, just like making different varieties of cats, different color combinations. Same principles as your normal Suika game with fruit, but what's interesting to me is the graphics of like the actual play area are like super pixelated, right? But there's this whole animation thing on the left that's like way nicer graphics.
It's beautiful
Like,
animation.
what is
off to
even
the
happening
side.
here? Yeah, there's cats playing around in a room. So,
What kind of cats are we talking about? Like, do we know? I don't know anything about like the breeds of cat. Like, I know those are orange cats. Like, is that a specific?
tabbies?
Okay,
They have
tabbies.
some
Yeah.
calicos.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
top one
Looks
is a
like-
black cat. I'm assume the second to the top is maybe like a Russian blue.
Yeah.
Which is
the white one there on the screen is probably Persian, right?
That I was gonna
Oh,
say
of course,
looks like a
yeah.
Persian.
And that one dropping now would probably Siamese.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
From
Most cats are just cats.
they're just cats.
Let's be clear.
Oh, okay.
And you just talk about like
Sorry.
what their fur pattern is. There's
Oh my god, I can't believe
not a
this.
ton of like breeds of cats. It's usually like
There's quite a
domestic
few.
short hair, but that includes tabbies and tortoiseshells and calicos and tuxedo cats, and that's just what color their fur is.
I mean, I have a Norwegian forest cat.
Yes.
Yes, he's a big,
Yes, I
big
want
old
one.
sooky baby, and if anyone wants him, just let me know.
Just take the cat.
I'll be right up.
Either that or the sassy cat who knows it's her season coming up. So here I am. Yep.
Her season? What?
She's a black cat, Sean. Halloween is her
Oh,
season.
I
She's
see.
Yeah.
I see.
yes. Yes.
I thought it was a breeding or mating thing. I don't know. I have no idea.
You
I
know
have
what?
no
Valid.
clue.
Oh no.
I'm
We
like,
don't
wait,
want that.
what?
We don't
Whoa.
need that.
I thought she was getting excited for her season.
It's not mating season, please.
For house cats.
All right. So the other game that I got, thanks to Xbox Canada, is called Secret Paws Cozy Offices. And this
Oh
is
my
just
God,
a
what?
charming little, like, hidden cat finding type of game. You got a bunch of different office rooms, and you're looking for the cats. And it's like a isometric view. So you're, like, looking at the room from the corner, and you can only rotate it 90 degrees. Of course, they're able to like strategically hide the cats behind the computer monitor or on the desk chair or whatever, so that you have to like be in the right view to be able to see it. So I'm having fun with that. Green Jeans was helping me, yelling at me, over there, over there. All right. I'm looking over
I
here.
would be
Hang
so
on.
bad at this.
So it's fun. I'm having
Just
a
nice
good time
chill,
with it.
yeah.
Just a chill, like, hey, I just finished working and I want to look for some cats.
I
So
love that.
got something in my eye, man. All right,
No,
so
you're great.
the last game I want to shout out, Bowser's GUI contender game, Crime Scene Cleaner, had an update recently called the Nightmare Update, and it is wild. So, loosely speaking, you get to replay all of the levels, but they're like way different. Like, rooms are different, you get to go to different parts of the level, etc., etc. There's bodies and blood everywhere. But there's also like these little like ghostly cutscenes that you can play when you find dream catchers, and it kind of indicates what happened there. So it's got like a little spooky vibe. There's some twists, like the one level gravity doesn't really work the way it should. So like all the trash and stuff is like floating up to the ceiling instead of sitting on the floor. So just an awesome way to breathe some life back into this game. You know, they got to reuse some of the areas and just paint the blood in different places, right? But yeah, pretty cool so far. I'm working through all of the new achievements because that's how we do it around here.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta get that gamer score up.
Still works. Those achievements when they pop, it's still
yeah.
just as good for me as it was when it started, man.
Yep. Unfortunately, like you don't have to 100% these levels to get the Chivos.
Oh, there you go.
There's
Yeah, you should've
actually-
started with that.
2 new modes for each level. There's the Nightmare mode, which is like kind of a different spin on each level, but then there's what they call True Cleaner mode. You only have to do one level of True Cleaner mode, but you have limited upgrades and you have no cleaner sense. You can't like scan to see where there's furniture missing that you need to go find or where the little specks of blood are.
Oh.
You really just have to like know what you're doing.
No,
You
I
pick-
don't like that. Is
you
that
only
okay?
need to
Like,
do-
what do you think?
The Chivo only do one level, so I picked like the smallest level.
For
And you
sure.
don't have to get 100%. You just have to, in fact, you have to get 70% deception and if you like leave the level and you don't have 70%, it just puts you right back in where you were.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's how
So
you
you
do
can
it.
just
Like, don't kick
keep
my ass
doing
with
it
this.
until you're good. Yep. So I didn't mind it. But I'm doing all the nightmare ones. There's a Chivo for completing each of those levels. And then there's like new music collectibles.
Okay.
There's a Chivo for getting all of those. So
Nice. Can I say something weird when I think
Yeah.
about this game? Because you and I both played it about the same time. Like, you really sold me on it. Like, I'm so glad I played it. There's a thought about going back to it that I'm like, I'm being precious about my playthrough of Crime Scene Cleaner. Like,
yeah.
I don't want to go back. Like, I
Yeah, don't
want,
mess
like,
it
not
up.
in a bad way. I'm like, I really loved my time so much with it. I'm like, that's that nice little like
Yep.
packaged experience. I loved it. I'm like, I don't want to sully it, I guess, with anything that might make me think twice about that. So it's like, no, that's super rare. I love replaying games that I've enjoyed before. This is maybe one of the first times I've been like that. And I don't know, it really caught me off guard. It was just the right time, the right game at the right moment. I just needed to go clean up stuff. So maybe that'll be it. Maybe there'll be a time that comes, and hopefully the near future, it's like, maybe I'll just go clean up some stuff. Maybe it's spooky. There's been a couple Halloween references, I feel like, already. Like, are we getting ready for spooky season over here?
Look,
like,
spooky season begins
Yes.
July 5th.
July 5th. Oh, after Independence Day.
Yeah, because there's no other, like, we have Labor Day,
That's
but
it.
like there's no decorations for Labor Day. Like, the next decorated holiday is Halloween. So
I like
it
that.
is spooky season.
Okay, bust out your candy. You heard it here first.
Done.
Yeah.
Love it. Cool.
I think
Anything
that's
else,
it for me.
Bowser?
That's all.
Man, freaking Crime Scene Cleaner. That's awesome. All right. Diablo, Dark News Fee,
Yes.
Zeranix,
Yeah.
whatever we're supposed to call you.
Yes.
What you playing?
Sean, all I played this week was Diablo. I wish I could say
Hell
I played
yeah.
more. I wish I could say I played more.
But
I
why?
have not.
But
Why
why?
would I? But why? But
You
why
have
should
Diablo.
I have Diablo. I am loving this game. Do you know what's really nice? Just being
What?
able to like have a really long day at work and then turn on Diablo, do a dungeon or two, be able to explore, and then that's it. That's all. Like, I don't feel pressured to like stay on for like another 5 or 6 hours. I'm like, you know what? I'm able to finish like a large dungeon quest and storyline, and then that's all I needed.
Yep.
And I'm like, this is what I don't know. It was just the thing that hit really well this week, and honestly, it's probably going to continue because it's just really consumable, Sean.
What so you're starting from scratch. So okay, so let's back up
Correct.
the truck here a little bit.
For sure.
We have abandoned Fallout 76 as we announced last week. We
Yes.
carved that conversation out as a clip on its own. We're getting roasted in the comments, and that's fine. I stand by what I said. I think that the game has some serious problems to allow people to play, but that's all right. You know, thank you for the engagement. Thank you for feeding the algorithm with your mean comments. That's totally fine. And you know what? I think we're all just happier playing Diablo on Friday. So Diablo Fridays continue, of course, even after today's show. We will be back playing again. Talk to me about your, like, what character are you playing? Did you start a new one, or are you playing, like, what are you doing?
Okay, so I started a Spiritborn this week.
Spiritborn, nice.
I was originally not going to, and here's the reason why. I don't like centipedes, Sean. I don't like it at all. They're gross. Don't like it. Too many legs. Anything past 8, too many. So I was just like, I don't know if I want to try this out. But then I found out that you can essentially spec to not deal with the centipedes. The centipede is like the poison type of DPS that you can enjoy. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try this out. I'm doing more of a bird/gorilla, I guess, specific spec tree. I've been using icy
That's
veins.
wild. That sentence is crazy. Bird
I
slash
know.
gorilla build.
Yeah, it's apparently really good for leveling according to icy veins. So I just decided to do that, and honestly, it's been really enjoyable. I don't know if it's my favorite class. For context, when I first played this game, when it was at launch, I played a rogue and I got it up to level 50 at the time. So I really enjoyed the rogue. I enjoy barbarians. Last week after the podcast we played, and I was going crazy with Necromancer, and I am loving the Necromancer, but I was just like, I'm going to keep the Necromancer for Fiablo Nights. She's going to just stay away, even though I was proven wrong, because Ryan was just like, oh, you should just use the name generator. And I'm like, no, why would I do that? And then it came up with like a really cool name, and I'm just like, okay, fine.
I guess we'll go with that.
Okay, we'll go with that one. So it's been a really fun time. What have you been playing, Sean?
So I also have a character somewhere, I think like level 47, 49, somewhere in there.
Sure.
A druid that I started playing back when this game first came out. What was it, 2023? Like this game's going back already. And time is a flying for your boy. And so that one, I think that's just going to be like what I play multiplayer with. Like that's just a pretty leveled up character. He's pretty capable. Like can turn into a bear sometimes. I guess there's a choice at some point. You can go from a bear to a werewolf, I think. And I'm the bear because it's Canada, kind of grizzly, kind of thinking about that. So that's going to be the one that I play on Fridays, and people are free to join us as well. And it's I've been playing that almost entirely multiplayer. So I've not been paying attention to the campaign like at all. And there's something about like, especially when we look at some of these trailers for these characters, and the Vessel of Hatred trailer looked unbelievable. I remember when that expansion was first coming out. And I'm like, man, I'm really missing out on a lot of this Blizzard expose. Like the cinematics are always so great with Blizzard games, and I felt like I was missing out on that. So I started a new character just after we did Diablo Friday last week, and I've started a sorcerer who is shooting lightning bolts out of his hands because I've been thinking about the Emperor from Star Wars and Ultimate Power or Unlimited Power, which is great. And then I've got like this ice ability that kind of like explodes and freezes guys in place, and that's a little bit of my crowd control, which has been pretty good. And then I got this power up to have fire snakes jump up out of the ground and shoot fire out of their mouths, and so it's been pretty great. And it's the perfect game at the perfect time for me. I don't really have like the next. I just finished Lies of P I talked about last week, and I just want to play Diablo, but it's a problem. This game, and I'm sure we've talked about it before back in 2013 when it first came out, like it's designed to get into your DNA of your, like how dopamine is, propagated through your veins. Like what the heck, man? I am the opposite of you. I cannot play this game for 15, 20 minutes. I cannot just do like an area of a dungeon. No, I was playing from 11:30 last night till 4:30 this morning. Like I just cannot stop. And it's like you lose track of time. Like all the great things about playing video games, like it's happening for me right now where I just want to go, oh, I'll just do like one more quest and I'll just do this thing over here. And you get sidetracked. Like you don't end up doing the thing you set out to do. And I'm just loving it, Fee.
Oh yeah. And I feel like if I wasn't trying to like cut myself off from like I can only do a specific amount of time, it is like you said, it is very easy to lose track of time. It is very like I went into like I will admit I was doing a quest line where I had to take someone to go find their brother, and I got lost for a little bit, but then when I actually found it, I went through everything because I have to complete it 100% like in the dungeon. And then I was just like, oh, there's an hour and a half that just went by. And that's kind of also probably why I can't do more than one quest at a time, because sometimes when you go into a dungeon and you're like essentially knee deep in it, you're stuck there for a long time, Sean. It is not a quick time. So I don't know. It just felt like it, I guess for me, it felt like I was succeeding and I felt like I was like accomplishing something within that time period. And sometimes, especially in other games, you're like kind of speeding through quests. But I also found myself wanting to know what happened to this guy's brother and what's going on in this dungeon, because there's a bunch of skeletons, but then also there's spiders. And then you're just like, okay, I don't know where this guy is. And then you finally get to the end, and then you find out that he was captured by a bunch of rebels. And then the rebel, like, essential leader comes out and they just smacked me around a little bit. So I don't know, it's just been a lot of fun. And I do really enjoy playing with other people, but also I love just like the small things that they do for people who are playing alone. And I mentioned this before the podcast, is if you go into a dungeon, usually you see your party members. So all of you are posed, you're really like cool dynamic image. But then if you go in alone, you get to pose with your pet and your mount. And my mount looks insane because it's a white horse covered in blood. Don't know why.
That's the best.
But it looks so freaking cool. And I took a photo and I'm like, yes, this is what I want in Diablo. I want it to be gory. I want it to be like creepy. And it's just like slightly unnerving. So it was just, there were so many different elements that I'm like, it was just such like a nice touch because I'm like, oh, that's so cool. Like I'm able to see like my husky wolf companion and then my horse. And my horse is stunting. I don't know why. But he just has like this crazy metal outfit. And I'm like, this is so good. Thank you, Blizzard, for thinking of that little thing. That was really smart. Because I was concerned. I'm like, what am I going to do? Am I going to just be posing by myself? Because I pointed out during Diablo, I'm just like, oh, it's so cool. We're all posed together. And I'm like, what's going to happen? Now I know.
The mount. Mm-hmm.
The mount.
I mean, that's definitely a big part of it that I don't know if I want to get into it or if I'm wary of it or where I am with it because it's such a huge pull for people on like customizing how you look and like your armor and your mount as you kind of described. Like I can see it, but it's also like I'm scared of it because of how endless that can be. It's kind of like in a way, oddly enough, I'm playing this in Animal Crossing. Like I talked about Animal Crossing a little bit on the Nintendo Drive. Like that's what I'm going back and forth between. I'm going the most wholesome game maybe to ever get released to this that I think about. It's such a throwback to like the 90s when everything was so grungy and nasty and dirty. And like, this is just like pure demonic, just awful, like really the Halloween haunting vibes, horror vibes kind of thing. I love it because when I think about this, and then I try to think about any other game aside from maybe Crime Scene Cleaner, just everything's so polished, everything's so like nice and shiny and good. And it's like, you know what? Sometimes maybe I just want to dive into the depths of hell. Sometimes I want to sign up as a sorcerer and go to this village and kind of see what's going on with the daughter of hatred. You know, what's up with Lilith? What's she up to? And what is she doing to these people? Seriously, she's just showing up at a church and convincing everybody to kill the priest. Like, it is crazy what's going on in this game, which I missed really, or I've forgotten that it happened because I played mostly online with other people and we would skip cutscenes or we'd be chatting. Like, this is a really interesting one for me to be playing because I obviously like it so much. I'm talking a million miles an hour. I can barely get a handle on myself. I want to share it. Like when I've been playing it this week, I've wanted to jump on stream, but I've really been making like a specific decision about this. That's like, this one's for me, you know? And I haven't done that in a very, very long time because I'm playing it so specifically to experience those moments and going into the towns and stuff and talking to the people and it's paying off big time, especially the setup for this game. I don't remember. Fee, did you say you start a new character, but did you start from the beginning of the campaign? Like, did you skip ahead to Vessel of Hatred? Like, what are you doing?
I think I'm just like, it doesn't it's definitely not the original opening or at least the first starting area because I remember that one vividly because it was, you started off in a town and then you ended up like meeting someone at a church and then that happened. I'm not doing that. I essentially started the same way that I started, I guess, my other few characters recently. It's not the seasonal one. I'm starting the beginning of what is now the beginning of the campaign. Yeah. So it's just, you start off in one of the major towns and then you find out that someone got burned at a stake and everyone's upset about it and you're trying to figure out what's going on. So then I'm just venturing. I do apologize. I'm not really good at explaining this, mostly because I'm still trying to understand what's happening.
So that's the expansion because you bought we both ended up buying the expansion.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
But so I'm playing from the beginning of Diablo 4, like the start from when the game launched. That's where I've started.
So how do you start it that way?
So you end up in like your character is out in the wilderness, kind of gets like, I think, stopped by a storm and then ambushed by a bunch of creatures and demons and stuff. And so people help you. You end up in this town and it turns out the whole town is, you know, turned by Lilith and hatred and everything. So they try to kill you and submit you to some sort of ritual and you get saved. Like that's kind of it. And then you end up having to kill everybody who you just met in this town who actually like kind of saved you.
Savage.
It was like they're like, we would be honored because you help them. They wake you up, they bring you back to health. You help them with whatever demons or monsters are kind of in around the corner. And so they're like, thank you so much. Let's celebrate. Let's dance. And there's this quick celebration scene. And you get poisoned or something. And you kind of like pass out of the table. And then this
pretty
one
much
guy.
refeed you. Yeah.
Basically. And they kind of put you on this like trolley and carry you away to another room. So yeah, you're about to be viciously murdered or sacrificed or something. You end up coming to, somebody comes to help you. And then, yeah, you have to go kill the bartender who was just talking to you, like all these people who you were hanging out with. I'm like, this is it's crazy. It's actually crazy when you really think about when you break it down. But the perspective, I feel like that top-down perspective really takes it down a notch. Like, it's not because of the perspective. It's not first person. It's not really all that graphic either. It's not quite as vicious as kind of how I'm describing. Like, these things are happening.
It still feels bad that you're killing all your new friends, but you don't know their faces too well.
Exactly.
You don't gotta look them in the eye.
I do remember that. I just meant, how did you start? Like, how do you start from the beginning?
Oh, I don't know what you mean.
In the woods, in the snow?
No. Like, when you're creating a new character, how do you make it start from the beginning rather than starting in the middle of the town? Like,
how do you do that?
I see.
Yes,
So yeah,
sorry.
you create a new character, and then there's just a quick like, do you want to skip ahead or do you want to play? Like, it was just a really quick. It was almost missable, like, because it does seem like the game wants you just level up, like take the free whatever it is, level 30 or 50 or something.
Probably assuming that you've already played the
it
campaign.
before.
Yeah, because I don't take the skip because I know it's in the town. It's just like, you can drink this elixir and you become level 50 instantly. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. Then okay, I'm going to have to make a new character.
Maybe start a new character.
Roll it again.
Oh, no.
But again, like, you can skip to the beginning of the Vessel of Hatred campaign. So like, and this is where it's going to be interesting to see where I go with this, because I am obviously loving it quite a lot. I want to make sure that I stay focused on like the campaign. Like, the purpose of this is to experience the campaign. Am I only doing the campaign? No. I'm doing all the side missions. I'm looking at all like the regions of the map. This is what I mean. Like, it's been, the blueprint of it is getting right into my own, like my lizard brain, and it's attacking it directly.
Oh, yeah.
All
You
the
gotta uncover that map.
checkboxes.
Oh, yeah.
All the different quests. You got to go to all these different dungeons, all these things. And it's like, and there's the rewards for it. You get the skill points.
What if there's good loot in that dungeon?
Oh man. And the
you can't
dungeons
just
are,
walk past it.
these aren't just like single room dungeons. You gotta scrape, and the map is in such a way, like you gotta see the whole map. Side note, my son is really into Minecraft right now, and that's been great. And we're scrolling through some Switch games, and he's like, "What's Minecraft Dungeons?" And I'm like, "Oh, my friend, we are gonna be doing some Minecraft Dungeons." So it's sort of like a Diablo like. So we're gonna be doing that pretty soon, man. But yes, Diablo 4. I'm here for it, man. It's going to disrupt whatever the hell's supposed to be happening over the next little while. I don't know how this is supposed to count with like my counting games I've completed. I guess if I finish the campaign, like that would be number 16, I guess. Yeah, we'll count it like that.
Okay.
Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's during the week I'm Diabloing. On Fridays after the podcast, I'm Diabloing. So right now, yeah, like I said, I'm going to be doing the campaign stuff. We'll see. I feel like my this new character, this sorcerer character, will catch up actually quite quickly, probably by the time we get to next week in terms of being powerful and stuff. So I may get to a point where I kind of switch back and forth what I want to do on Diablo Fridays. But this is really the first time I've had two viable character options in a game like this. I've never done this before. Like, this is new for me. So I'm liking it, just geeking out about it.
Yeah, geeking out.
Very nice. All right. So yeah, free open invite to anybody. Join the Discord is the best way to be a part of Fiablo Fridays with friends. Over on Twitch is when we record. Generally, we're getting on there probably about 10 p.m. Eastern time on Friday night. So come on, even if you don't want to play, all good. It's a good time. It's just a sweet, sweet hang. So very fun.
Yeah.
Very nice. Ryan in the chat says you should play your new character on multiplayer, and I could play a lower character, and it'll even out. We'll see, Ryan. We'll see about that. I want to do I don't want to wreck the campaign trail that I'm on.
Yeah.
I could start a brand new character as well. I could also do that and just have that.
You could have like 7. It'll be fun.
I could. Why not? Why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, Seth corrects me in the chat as well and says that it's actually a paid invite. So I misspoke.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You do have to. Can you imagine? Yeah, please pay.
Yeah.
Sub-only invites. It's
Oh
fine.
man,
Goodness
one day.
gracious.
Not yet.
We're not there yet.
We're not there yet.
No, not yet.
Oh.
Very cool.
Either of you playing anything else?
I just installed it, and I haven't spent enough time with it. I might have something more to say about it next week. There's there's like 17 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles games coming out this year. There's like a new turn-based game I think just came out this week or next or something.
We're getting flooded with it.
It's a lot. There's one that's kind of like Hades, and I'm totally blanking on the name, of course. But it's really kind of like, well, I shouldn't say too much because I really haven't played it a whole heck of a lot. But I will say this, Bowser. It looks a lot like Diablo just because of the perspective. It's more like a Hades, like it's more like that roguelike kind of thing. But I'm like, I kind of already have this.
Diablo.
Yeah, I'm like, it's close enough. I'm like, do I need to?
I'm playing Achilles Survivor, and it's Diablo plus Vampire Survivors. Like,
totally. Yeah.
It's fine. That's what it is.
Ryan helps me on the chat. It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splintered Fate. Yes, that's the one that I just installed on my Series S, actually. So we'll see if I get to that a little bit more. The first I played, like I said, maybe 10, 15 minutes, and I'm like, I don't know if I need to dedicate a whole heck of a lot of time to it right now. I'm already getting this itch well scratched by Diablo 4, so maybe I'll just leave it at that.
P, you got anything else? Or is it just all Diablo?
I mean, it's all Diablo. I did buy a game this week that I plan on playing next week.
Oh, that should be a whole other segment. What games are you playing, and what games are you buying?
What are you buying? What are you
buying?
Mm-hmm. I bought Tiny Bookshop, guys. I played this demo last year, and I loved it. Do you want to escape to the seaside and sell books out of a cute little trailer off the back of your car? I do. Do I want to?
It seems like that trailer would be very heavy hauling around those books.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But is it worth it? 100%. I was sold when I played it. I would love the demo. I'm so excited to get back into this game because goodness gracious, is it just a vibe? It's just a really good, like, you get to meet the people of this town. Everyone comes to your little bookshop asking for different types of books and asks like, hey, the next time I see you, can you make sure that you have this type of book? And you're like, absolutely. Or then another girl comes and says like, oh, my sister really wants to get into like the classics. What books do you have available? I need this. I very much need this. I need chill vibes, guys. So I feel like this is essentially my Animal Crossing, where Sean is playing Diablo in Animal Crossing. I'm going to play Diablo and play that game as my balance. I feel like it's needed.
There you go.
Yeah. That's
nice.
What I want to play this week. What I want to play and what I bought. Oh, Star is playing it right now. Tell me what you think. I love it. I saw Fulia also said Tiny Bookshop is great. It just came out recently. So, yeah.
I love it.
There you go.
There you go.
There's always somebody in the community playing whatever you're playing.
Exactly.
You just got to let them know. You'll find somebody to chat with.
Just like right now.
Just
so yeah,
like
that's
you
all.
did.
Yeah, that's what I bought and what I want to play. So, there you go. Bing, bang, boom.
Awesome. Well, speaking of people in the community, let's let some of them into the carpool with us. How about we go to Uncle Tim? He says, hey, Xboxers, it's me, Uncle T, and I'm glad you're here. I'm playing Mafia the Old Country, and it's the most horse-powerful game on this side of Sicily.
Nice.
Seriously, though, Hangar 13 has delivered what might be the most authentic, organized crime experience yet, even more than Mafia 3. I'm loving that it isn't 50 hours long as well. It's cheap and short, just like me. Support shorter AAA experiences. I love it. Love it. Love it. All right. So they also submitted some burning questions for fun. Number one, what is your go-to lazy dinner?
Ooh, lazy dinner. Like, for me, I feel like breakfast for dinner is always a winner.
Oh, that's
but
nice.
I don't know if is that the late? Like, I don't know if that's super lazy. Like, it's still, like, it could be lazier, but that's the first thing that came to mind because it's kind of unorthodox, I guess.
I guess I would say my lazy dinner yesterday. I was in the office for a change, and I was also not in a good mood when I left work, so I drove a couple miles out of my way, went to Dollar General, and picked up a box of Apple Jacks and a jug of milk, and I had cereal for dinner.
Gosh, yeah. So
Nice.
that's what Seth says in the chat. It says bowl of cereal.
Bowl
What
of
are the
cereal. I
chances?
usually don't.
Oh
I
my
don't keep it in
gosh.
the house because I can't stop eating it once I start.
Oh, I'm with you on that. Yeah.
Oh, but every once in a while, you got to get it.
Yeah, I think I'm
Delroy
with
would be
Fulia.
proud.
Fulia in the chat says instant noodles. That's where my mind
Yeah.
goes as well, for sure.
Yeah.
I can do dinner as lazy as I might be the laziest when it comes to this. I just like zombie my way up to the fridge, the refrigerator, or the pantry, and just whatever is there. I'll just shovel it into my face. Like I'm terrible for it actually. Like this is
Yeah.
maybe that's as much as I need to share. I think it's so embarrassing. I think like most nights are very lazy. Fee, what do
See,
you got?
I mean, okay, I guess like people could quintessentially also call it a girl dinner, which was really like people like to say. I recently got really into like this is such a weird thing to say. I know it's a normal thing, by the way. I've been told multiple times this is a normal combination. It's just weird for me. It's like those mini like brocconcini, which is like it's almost like a mozzarella ball, and then
You kind of did the
also
hand thing too when you're talking about
yeah,
that.
yeah, like this,
The
and then
mozzarella.
olives. So specifically
Okay.
the Spanish olives from Costco, and then just a bowl of chips with it. It's just a weird thing. Like,
Okay.
yeah, just why not? Because that seems like a balanced dinner. Or like peanut butter toast. I love
Peanut butter toast.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
peanut butter toast with like bananas, and then putting some like what is it, hemp hearts on it, and then some honey. There you go. Get
Yeah.
all your
Oh yeah.
all
Peanut
the
butter toast
vitamins.
with honey for sure. Yeah.
Seth in the chat says sometimes they just have sleep for dinner. That is.
I mean,
doesn't
I've been
get
known to
lazy
just
like
have a
that.
beer for dinner, so
That
what can you
sounds pretty
say?
good. I don't know
Yeah.
if this is how little. I should probably look this up before I say it on a podcast. But you guys know beans and toast, like
Oh yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
is that a dinner in England, or is that like a breakfast? Like, I don't.
It's a
really-
breakfast thing. Yeah.
It's breakfast. Okay,
Yeah,
I was
it's
like questioning. Like, I
breakfast,
think this might be. So that's like my quintessential
Yes.
breakfast for dinner: beans and toast.
But what kind of beans, Sean? I need to know this. Like what-
Just whatever, brown beans from a can, like just regular.
Valid.
Yeah, nothing special.
There's so many
My
different
dad
types.
used to do that. That was such a dad dinner, like for us growing up. It was like, all right, mom's out. We're having beans and toast for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I'm here for it. Look, I'll defend the beans and toast. It's pretty.
Yeah,
Don't knock it till you try it. That's all I
right.
gotta say about that.
man.
All right, next up from Uncle Tim. What is the stupidest dare you ever agreed to?
Oh my
I
gosh.
feel like we're gonna have to bring this question back up next week. One, because I don't have an answer off the top of my head, and two, because I bet Mitch has a crazy answer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll bet too.
Let's put a
Maybe,
pin in
maybe
that.
we'll pin that one.
Oh, I got an answer quick. If
you
we
got
can,
it?
and we
All
can
right.
still,
Oh,
we
yeah.
can still. I still want to hear
Well,
from Mitch
okay.
as well. But I'll get this one out of the way. There was a time. I don't know if kids are still doing this. Like, God forbid they are. Like, nobody should do this. Please don't do this. I'm not. It's so dangerous and it's so stupid. But I did it anyway. So when I was, I think it was early high school, there was that stupid trick that people were doing where they'd kind of like lean over and get all the blood rush into their head, and then you'd stand up real quick and kind of block the arteries in your neck, and you would pass out. And it's the stupidest thing, and we filmed it. And so I got to watch myself doing it, and my legs
passed
kicked
out?
out. I passed out. I cracked my
wow.
head on the floor. I woke up,
my God.
5 seconds later, thinking I fell asleep for hours. You guys, the dumbest thing. Like, it's just so like,
Do it.
do people not? Did I not realize when you pass out, you lose all function? Like, you fall. You're not breaking your own fall. Like, could have been the end of my life. Do not do that. It's terrible.
Don't
And
do it,
seeing
kids.
seeing the footage of it is like, oh my God, I was in real trouble there. So don't do that. Dares are stupid just in general, I think. So there you go. That's what come to mind for me. I've done a lot of dumb stuff. Like, we were
I've
into
done
like
a lot of
backyard
dumb stuff. I don't
wrestling.
think I ever had to be dared to, though. Like, that's the problem. I just did it.
Correct.
Whatever.
Yeah. Sometimes the line is blurred too. Like, is this really dare, or would I do it anyways?
yeah,
You
would
know,
I
like
just do
sometimes
it?
you just
Yeah,
have
I
somebody
guess.
nudge you in the right direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fee, do you have anything off the top of your head, or you want to wait till next week?
Some of it I can't even say on this podcast.
There it is. Yeah.
So yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Post show.
Yeah, that's I don't even think post show, my friend. But I
Oh my God, I can't wait.
Yeah, I can't. You know what? Wait until next week.
She's
All right,
actually not
David.
Canadian. She's like hiding in refuge from another country. We're gonna create like this whole backstory.
Okay.
Exactly.
Well, all right.
I
Last
like it.
question from Uncle Tim. Is your bed made right now?
No, thanks.
So when I left my bed, it was made. Yes, but we have a small child who does like to take naps on that bed. So who knows? We put up like the
Questionable.
pillows around it. So not that it would be like terrible, but sometimes Nolan will take it. So I don't know. It might be, but I made it when I woke up. I get out of the bed and I do make the bed. So yes, sort of, kind of, maybe.
Mine is like semi-made. You know what I heard on the internet once, so it has to be true, is that you actually shouldn't make it right away. You should like leave
I
it
know.
open to air out. Like,
Yes.
especially if you had a night sweat or something, like you don't need to be like trapping that in there and growing God knows what. Also, wash your sheets regularly, please.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yep.
Your skin will thank you.
My parents were big on that. Like you air out your sheets. Like that was
Yeah.
you do not seal it back up in there.
Yeah, you
And
can't seal it up.
now I cohabitate, of course, and that's not a fight I'm gonna bring back in. So
Yeah, that's
we
fine.
make the bed. Yep.
Understood.
But
Understood.
but if you're asking me, I'd prefer to air it out.
So usually, like at some point throughout the day, I'll walk down the hallway and see that like the bed's all like open and stuff, and I'll just
Yeah, you
grab
just
the
flip it back.
corner. It's not made like it's still wrinkly and bumps, but it's just like covered up a bit. I'm less concerned now too because I don't have pets. Like no one's touching the bed
Right. Yeah.
in between my sleeps, so you know,
Oh.
no cat to like go
Aw.
tuck a hairball up on it or anything. So,
Yeah.
Well,
to
when
worry
you
about
steal one of
that.
my cat's bows,
well, I mean, sacrifices have to be made.
that's true.
I'll just make my bed in the morning.
There you go.
Yep.
All right. Good question.
All right. Uncle Tim also said, thanks for all you do. Thank you, Uncle Tim, for those questions. We'll see what Mitch's craziest dare was next week. Maybe the week after. Next week's 400. So who knows what's going to happen?
Yeah. Who knows?
Maybe that'll be the
knows?
topic of the show. We'll just dare each other to do stuff.
Oh, I should
Sean?
have teased that Phil Spencer will be joining us, but I failed to mention it, so now it's not
That
happening.
was secret.
Yeah, wouldn't that be amazing? He'd be like, "What even is this show?
Dude, what are you guys doing?
What are you guys doing
I don't
around here?" I'm like, I don't know. What are you doing, Phil?
Talk about whether we make our bed in the morning. That's what.
Yeah, exactly.
True.
Isn't that the Xbox content everyone's here for? I think so.
It is an Xbox.
All right. Final Fantasy VIII is light. Final Fantasy VIII is love. Writes in and said, with Gamescom coming up, what games are you hoping to see or hear about? It's no secret I'm stoked for the trailer release of the Midnight expansion of WoW.
Oh yeah, Fee. What
Yeah.
do you think about that? You got that?
getting
Wow.
back into WoW, Fee?
No.
I'll see. I don't know. I have to get back into the previous expansions at this point to see. So I'm excited to see what comes of it. I'm excited to see I assume a beautiful cinematic trailer that's going to come out because they always love to do that. So I'm fully here for the cinematic trailer and see if maybe, who knows, maybe I eat my words and then next week I'm like, guys, I'm back in it. I'm not playing anything else except for World of Warcraft for the rest of my life, which is I'm always one step towards that. So here we are.
What do you think, Sean? What do you got? Anything Gamescom related that you're looking forward to? What are we excited about?
I need something, you guys. I need
Something.
I do need something. Xbox has actually done a pretty good job of kind of setting expectations. There's a lot of games that are going to be playable at Gamescom. Gamescom is an interesting one for us to chat about as well. Us all being in North America, of course, this is over in Germany. And it's a big fan event. Like this one, people actually go to, like a huge number of people go to it. So right now, like a lot of the promo around Gamescom is kind of about that. Like what can you expect to play? So Xbox has been kind of really broadcasting that, I think, for the most part. But obviously it's not going to impact us at all. I'm not going to play any of those games because we're here. I am landlocked to Canada. So I'm kind of hoping for something crazy beyond that. And I don't even know if it's like, is it Halo come to PlayStation? Do I want for that? I don't know, but I do want some some sort of splash. I'm ready for a splash. We've been getting some splashes from Nintendo. I'm ready for an Xbox splash for you.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, before this podcast, I'm like, I'd like to see what games might potentially be there. So I went to the Gamescom website and I scrolled through the list. Do you know what the very last game was? Blueprints. Why is Blueprints there, guys?
Ooh.
It's got to be
Gotta be
playable.
an expansion.
Oh, are you putting your tinfoil hat on? Is that what you're doing
Yeah,
here?
yeah.
Yeah, DLC or something. Because why is a fully released game coming out to get on like Gamescom unless there's something crazy happening or being released?
Yeah, so Xbox has posted like what their broadcasts are going to include for the 2 days, and most of them are new games or known expansions. Like there's Indiana Jones and the Great Circle,
For sure.
the Order of the Giants. But yeah, I think you're onto something, Fee. Like, if there's a game that's out there and we know it's released, I think it's got to be an expansion of some sort.
Yeah.
There's no other reason. Like, it was already a big hit, right? It was on Game Pass. Like, Xbox did their part. So, that makes sense to me. I'm looking forward... Well, here's the thing. I know they're doing some stuff with The Outer Worlds 2, but kind of don't want to see it. Like, I just want to play the game. Like,
That's
just give me the
fair.
game, right? Call of Duty will obviously be there. I just want to play the campaign. Like, I don't need to see about it.
Yeah.
I'm good, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. So, I guess when they do this and, like, they gave us the whole list, now they'll probably be surprises, right? I don't know.
I want to name a
know.
surprise I'd like to see there.
Yeah?
And I am allowed to say we received a copy of Gears of War Reloaded. We'll have coverage coming on that fairly soon, so look forward to that. But what about like E-Day? What about something for E-Day? Can we start to, like, does Reloaded maybe start up the hype fire for Gears of War?
I don't know. Like, I don't know. Are they going to have that big of a surprise at Gamescom? This doesn't feel like that event to me.
I want to see it.
Have
I
they
wanna see
done
it.
anything big like that at Gamescom before? Or is it more known quantity stuff?
Probably, yeah. I'm probably setting myself up for disappointment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm bringing you back, talking you back off the ledge here. Come on.
Well, that's probably smart because then I just set myself up like that, and then I come back on the show and I yell about why things aren't happening.
All they talked about was Call of Duty. Well,
I like Call of Duty. It's just not the one more thing. I feel like that's a fair
Correct.
statement. Yeah, it's just not
100%.
one more thing. Anyway, that's a whole. Mitch is screaming right now.
My goodness.
Oh.
I'm excited to see more Silent Hill F. I saw that on the list as well. I will fully admit, guys, as much as I've watched a bunch of lore videos on it, I've never personally played a Silent Hill game before. So
Same.
I think I'm gonna make Silent Hill F because that one looks insane. I've been interested since they released the first trailer. It was stunning. I'm terrified, but I really want to check it out. So I'm hoping that we get to see some more footage.
you know what I'm most
Yeah.
excited for?
What?
Power Wash Simulator 2.
Nice.
I love it
nice.
so
Good
much.
answer.
I mean, on this list, the Mortal Kombat Legacy collection with a K, of course. I'm so excited for that one, and I probably won't even really play it all that much. Like, I just don't have the muscle memory for these fighting games. It's so nostalgic for me. Mortal Kombat's so damn special. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I know. It's somebody mentioned it in chat, Ryan, about Silksong release date. It could be, but I mean, I hope you got your clown makeup on because
Damn.
people have been predicting that for like 3 years now.
I know,
Everywhere
it's one of those things.
Silksong's gonna
Eventually,
happen.
you'll be right.
Like, yeah, exactly. At some point, and we're running out of time, right? They did say now that it's going to be out in time for the new handhelds, right? This holiday.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're probably so. I mean, that makes because I was already thinking ahead to the Game Awards, but that's too late, I think. So this probably makes a lot of sense. And really, if Xbox is able to be the one to promote and drop the date for Hollow Knight, like, that would be pretty remarkable given everything that we've said about Xbox, the way everybody feels about it. Like, that would be a pretty good get for them. Of course, it'll be cross-platform, like, it'll be everywhere. But I feel like that still matters where it's announced or where it's dropped. because it also pulls attention to the rest of whatever broadcast kind of happens. So I don't know if we have plans. There's a Gamescom, like there's a Jeff Keighley thing I think happening on Tuesday, right? And I don't know if we're doing anything. It's a doable time for me, so I'm just kind of like, maybe we'll see. We'll see. So stay tuned for that. But we'll cover, by this time next week, we'll really, on episode 400, we'll be talking about everything that happened at Gamescom. So we'll see. We'll see what the future of the Xbox Drive is based on what happens at Gamescom. So if it's a bummer, then like, who knows? Maybe episode 400. We'll see. We'll see.
It's last. Oh no.
Yeah, that's it. We're like,
I got fired.
We are done. That was terrible. We're parking the car. We're done.
I'm going to go throw my Xbox off a cliff.
Damn.
Fine.
Yeah.
Well, that is it for the community questions. What else you got? Anything? We good?
We
talked about Gamescom. We talked about Diablo Friday.
Diablo
Did
Friday.
we do the thing?
I think that's enough. Normally we kind of just yammer on,
Yeah.
We don't have Mitch here, so we got nice and concise this week.
Aw.
I'm just kidding, buddy. I'm just kidding. Just joking. We miss you, bud. Yeah, I think that's probably all we have for you guys this week. That is all. That feels weird to say this soon in the show. That is all for episode 399, one episode away from 400, where we celebrate being around since before the bloody Game Pass thing. Bowser, why don't you go ahead and tell people where they can find you on the internet, and I will pull up a list of the people to thank on Patreon.
You can find me in Discord at Bowser. That's the best place. That's the thing I check the most, so just do that. And come hang out. We like to play games with people, so do that.
Very nice.
Where
Fee,
can
what about
people
you?
find you?
People can find me on the internet at Zoranix, not Fiablo. You can find me over on Discord, Blue Sky, Twitter. You can also find me over on Twitch. Over the next few weeks, I'm going to be starting up a weekly stream on at least Tuesdays, and then a few others. But yeah, go check that out because it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a collab stream every Tuesday, and then in the fall, starting up some more. So go and check it out. So yeah, that's where you can find me. Where can people find you on the internet, Sean?
I love first of all, I love the Halloween energy that we had at this mid-August episode of the Xbox Drive. That has been super fun. You can find me often streaming on Twitch, twitch.tv/carpoolgaming live. Over the course of the weekend, you can see me in the Discord posting at an attempt at a marathon that I haven't been talking about and really haven't been training a whole lot. So we're going to see how that goes this weekend. Wish me well on Sunday. So we'll see. Good. Other than that, CPG Sean on Blue Sky and other places as well. I think that's all I want to say. Yeah, go check out the YouTube stuff. The shorts and the clips or comments. There have been people who, when we drop these videos, thank you to everybody who just jumps in and engages, likes the videos, and drops a comment. It helps immensely. Like, you can watch it reach more people as soon as people start to engage in it. So thank you guys for doing that. I'll be continuing to work on that over the next couple of weeks here. I think we can maybe build some momentum on that, which is very exciting. Okay. Thank you everybody for doing that. And also thank you to the dozens, if not hundreds of people over at patreon.com/carpoolgaming. We cannot do this without you. You guys, we may have a shorter show for you this week, but we have so much coming. We've already got the Star Wars 3-hour episode ready for you on patreon.com/carpoolgaming. Tons of weekly exclusive stuff. We're going to be getting ready for September pretty soon. That's just a little tease. We're getting ready for Extra Life in November. Like, we are coming at you. So thank you guys so much. We couldn't do it without you if it wasn't for everybody who supports us at patreon.com/carpoolgaming, especially our ultimate producers, Brendan Myers, aka _Winter Gamer, and Jonathan Brown. He does the music for this show. You need to go to Spotify and Apple Music. Listen to PME. You can also go to linktree/pme.jib. Get all the links added to your library. What are you doing with yourself if you're not doing it? TechMike, thank you so much. TechMike says, whether you're a Kevesi or Agnian, you are a Xenobabe at heart. He's my 5K bro. And TechMike, you're amazing. Nice. Thank you so much. Platinum producers, Benny, Smokin' _ Yo, The Captain, and Uncle Tim Paullin. And our gold members, Adam K, Anna, Awesome Dave, 1337, Brad Moore, Brian Reese, Cecily Carrozza, Dan and Luma, Dannohh, Emily O'Kelly, Jan32, Laura Ligerwoods, 330, Mr. Giggles, OldMrFrump, Peje EP, and Stephen Keller. Thank you all so much. We literally couldn't do it without you. You're all amazing. Thank you so much. That is the end of the final Xbox Drive, starting with a 3 before we go to the 400s. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Oh, man, I'm not thinking big enough here. That's the end of episode 399 of the Xbox Drive. Thank you all so much for listening. We'll see you at 400 and say goodbye to the people, Fee.
Thanks so much for tuning into this episode of the Xbox Drive. Now, before you drive off, be sure to like and subscribe on YouTube and follow Carpool Gaming on socials. Don't forget that we've got some awesome Xbox Drive merch on carpoolgaming.com, and you can also support the show on Patreon at patreon.com/carpoolgaming for exclusive content. Links to everything are in the description. We'll see you next week.